Okay, and I'm not sure exactly what the salary is.
Yeah, last time I remember it was around 90, maybe just a tad under, like in the hundreds of dollars under, so we can round it off. I'm big on rounding off.
Okay.
But to tell you how great Beth is as a candidate, she never asked. And obviously never wondered.
Do you plan to run again in 2 years?
Well, right now, I haven't been sworn in, so you have to wait for that.
Sure. I'm sorry.
Sure. Right now, I haven't been sworn in, so I think it's a little premature for that question. And I've noticed that none of the other elected officials from this have announced their plans for the next election cycle. So I'm going to hold off on that. But that being said, when I do something, I do it for the long term. And I'm looking for a long-term commitment to the Treasurer's office.
Have you ever run for office? Elective office before?
I'm going to go back to when I was 20. I ran for town meeting member in my hometown, and I won.
All right.
But you know, there's a commitment involved, and
Sure.
you have to campaign and parades and stuff. Can you do that?
Well, I think that there's a message that we need to get out about the work that's being done in the Treasurer's office. And it's a great message, and the support of the Governor's office, the other constitutional officers, and the legislature. I think it's a great message, a good collaborative form of government here. I want to get out and have that discussion with folks.
Are you a Democrat?
Yes.
Would you talk about the distinction between, say, auditor and treasurer and looking out for the public interest
Sure.
when it comes to the state's money?
Well, the Treasurer's office holds those assets, and part of our job is to protect them. When you talk about investments, we always use the term safety, liquidity, and yield in that order. You want to have safety of your funds, then liquidity so that you can pay the bills, and then yield is the third consideration. You want to do the best you can on yield without losing track of the first two, because the more we can get on return, the better it is for the taxpayer. So the Treasurer's office is a fiduciary. It holds those assets, manages those assets. The auditor's office comes in and does a post review and looks at how you manage that process and provides you guidance and some management comments to improve that process. I will tell you that under Jeb Spalding administration, we've had very few management comments. We've done a great job, and I'm very proud of the work we've done.
And you know, just as a sideline here, Peter, when I hired Beth, I had no idea what her political persuasion was, but
correct.
what I did know that her home email address was E for Elizabeth, and it still is her home email address. E for Elizabeth CAFR, which is Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. And I figured anybody that would want their home email address to be E CAFR was somebody that I needed working for me.
Geekish, so thank you for sharing that.
That's bad.
And you've just given my email to everybody, but thank you.